This entire video was edited by AI. So yeah, AI is advancing exponentially. And I think right now is the first time I can say there's real solutions for editing down your videos automatically with AI. So whether you're an artist, a musician, podcaster, or even just a regular content creator, I think we can all agree that editing videos is a real pain in the... You can easily spend an entire day editing down your videos. Of course, as we grow as YouTubers, we're able to get our dream team. We're able to get that perfect editor who knows
exactly what we're thinking, exactly what to cut, exactly what to keep.
But in the beginning, it all comes down to you. I've hired so many editors off of Fiverr, from cheap to not so much. And no matter what, I always have to go back and make so many edits later that it's barely worthwhile. And it's a huge waste of time and money. I used to use Sony Vegas. That was the easiest platform. About 6 months ago, I switched it up over to Capcut, which is really cool. It has a lot of great features. It does have some basic AI, but it definitely isn't a fully automatic solution. So now we have real options. Today, I'm going to cover the main contenders: RAV.AI, Wisecut, Munch, Big Room, GLING, Nova, and the new Adobe Premiere AI beta. Notable mention goes out to VEED's new Magic Cut, but I haven't tried it because as of the date of this recording, I haven't been given full access to their beta release. They keep talking about it. Let's see it. All right, so let's start with Wisecut. So this is Wisecut. I was really excited about Wisecut when I first heard about it. For video editing, we're getting really close. And this is something, you know, as creators, this is something that's really good for us. If you're a creative person, like, spending an entire day editing down your video is such a time suck, and it just drains your ambition, drains your will to live. The cool thing about Wisecut, it does cut your silences, auto cut silences. It puts everything into a script, automatically subtitles, and you can just basically delete it from the script and it automatically deletes it from the video as well. I'd say some of the weaknesses, it doesn't really do like smart cuts. It just gets rid of your silences, but if you do multiple takes, it's not going to discern that you have multiple takes. It's not using that advanced of an AI, in my opinion. So let's just bring in that first intro. I actually did 2 takes of that. So let's see how it does if I try to bring in 2 takes. So we can name our video here. And now we have a lot of different choices again, and it will tell you, you got smooth cuts, auto cut silence, smart background music. Music automatically gets quieter, basically an auto duck. That's nice feature. Auto punch in and out. Yeah, we'll do the auto punch in and out. Burned in captions. I don't usually use this either because I don't think I like their captions, but we're going to give it a shot. Let's just give everything that they have a shot for once. And maybe I'll be wrong. Maybe I'll love it. And we're going to go and just create this project and see how it does. Now, that's going to take some time. Now, when I first signed up to Wisecut, this is one of the things I didn't like about them. I think the first project I did with them, it took 2 days before I had something to work with, you know, before their AI spit something out. That's something that I wondered with some of these, man. I'm going to tell you my personal bias, having played with some of these tools a little bit. Right now, my favorite is RAV.AI. But with RAV.AI, I suspect that they are using video editors who are just really good. They just have a team of good editors, because just, you'll see some of the things I don't think that AI could really do. If it can, then I think RAV.AI is the best tool out there, but it's not the most affordable. Wisecut, I kind of felt that way in the beginning because it was taking 2 days to get an edit back, but maybe they just needed to upgrade their servers. So speaking of RAV.AI, since I have familiarity with them, let's just go ahead, try to start a project on RAV.AI. Another reason that I was a little bit doubtful that RAV.AI is actually AI is because it normally will take 4 hours to get your first revision back. Now, what I've seen from RAV.AI has been really impressive. I don't really care if it's an AI or if it's a video editor. The only downside is their pricing, I believe, is around $50 a month, but you only get 2 videos with that. I did speak with a rep over at RAV.AI, and she told me they're working with people who are creating more consistent content. So apparently, if you ask them, they'll do a package deal. Because in the past, I've focused more on long form content, but now I'm almost trying to do like daily reels and stories and shorts and all these things. Of course, you know, you could probably get an editor on Fiverr for the same price. But honestly, I thought I got better results using RAV.AI than I did video editors where I was just conversing with them directly. They still just many times didn't get it. Okay. So, oh yeah, this is another cool thing about RAV.AI. You can post a inspiration video. You know, what style of video do you want? And you can post any YouTube video. I just like the style of his video editor, really. I do like his channel a lot. Normally, this is the type of content I create. Music producer and artist content. I know there's a lot of excitement around this AI. I probably will be doing more of these type of videos. I'm also into AI animation. So we're going to choose YouTube. And then we also have a category, if applicable. So you could skip this one, I think. And we're going to just go ahead and submit this for edits. This is how we start the project. Again, this is my favorite that I've tried so far. I actually haven't tried all of these, so maybe I'll be surprised. Let's see, this GLING.AI is an app. Now, I think I did try this GLING once, and I wasn't impressed. Again, these tools are advancing so quickly that this was like a couple weeks ago. This could already be a lot better than it was a couple weeks ago. So let's see. All right, so it's going to cut silences and bad takes, supposedly. We'll see. And here we are in the editor. So it's kind of like Wisecut, where basically you can just alter the script. Then it should alter the video based on that. It just jumped to the beginning for absolutely no reason. Yeah, I hate to do this, guys, but I'm going to give up on this one. This is now taking way too much time. What I can do, though, is just export this again. Maybe if I'd only imported one video, if I'd been really happy with just one take, then that would be fine. But it seems to edit 2 videos together is going to be impossible. What I can do is just basically export this as one big project. And then I could take this into Capcut and just save the parts that I like. Of course, that means it's definitely not doing the job for me automatically. I'm still doing quite a bit of work, but it is pretty cool. It did actually do a good job at cutting out duplicate takes, and you can just go ahead and cut whatever you don't like. But if you're trying to combine multiple takes, then you're going to have some problems. Again, I'm going to have to
Probably do some additional editing in
Capcut. Oh yeah, here's Nova. So let's see about Nova. I don't really remember. I think I tried this out and wasn't super impressed either, but let's see. So this is probably closer to Munch, which is another tool that I'm really impressed with, but unfortunately they don't really do anything with long form content. Okay.
No audio track detected.
Now there certainly is an audio track. Their AI, it didn't really seem to do anything. I'm going to use it. I'm going to try it one more time. Auto clip. Yep. See, this is what I got.
Unfortunately, no meaningful highlights were found in your video.
Screw you. Is nothing but highlights. What the hell are you talking about? Is nothing but net. It's nothing but highlights. You crazy. All right. So yeah, I think I had tried Nova before and it was garbage. And yeah, as far as I'm concerned, it's still garbage. So, all right, let's go back. We're here. Now, let me get my avatar out of the way. Back to Munch. And we're at 100%. Let's go ahead and click next. And this is cool as well. Check this out. So right here, you can choose your text style. Hormoso. I don't know if that's like supposed to be like Alex Hormozi, who is a really cool, I don't like most of these motivational speaker guys, these life coaches. I think most of them are garbage, but Alex Hormozi, man, mad respect. He just tells it to you straight. It's not like a big sales pitch. This is the style that I like, is this first one. But of course, you can see there's a lot of other styles. You know, this is kind of the podcast style, just almost like big and bold and almost like a Comic Sans, kind of goofy to me. You know, it's not really for my genre, I guess, not really for my vertical. Jump from like music terminology to marketing terminology. That's not bad, you know, but again, not for my genre, not for my vertical. This is kind of cool as well. But I'm going to just stick with my freaking Alex Hormozy, if that's what this is supposed to be. I like this. So here we go. AI video. I mean, again, none of these really fit. They should have more like how-to and tutorials because there's so many people that are doing tutorials. An explainer video is like a whiteboard video, so that's not what I would call an explainer video. But maybe explainer is the best one. I don't know. I trust Munch. So you can basically set here. This is the one thing that I don't like about Munch so far. So I got to talk about the pros and cons of everything. What Munch is going to do, it's going to spit this long form content into a whole bunch of vertical clips. And they're all going to be usually pretty short. Now, the issue is if it misses something, like it misses like a really good part, it only gives you those, let's say 30 seconds or 60 seconds. And you're like, oh no, but I really wanted the part right after that. But you have no option to go and do that. This is usually a lot quicker. So yeah, about 30, 40 minutes. So now again, these guys are a little bit different. All they do is the short form content, or I believe so. Let's see. Is it called Get Munch or is it called fucking? There you go. That's what they put as the #1. Now, what's kind of cool about Munch is they put a bunch of... Get Munch or is it called... just a minute. Yeah, it's just called Munch, I get. The website is Get Munch. That makes sense. We're going to cut all this out. So basically, they put this as the top clip, and it's like something that I would not have kept, and I specifically said, we're going to cut all this. But one thing that's kind of cool, they put suggested title, they put suggested tags, they put suggested post based on the number of searches, what's trending. They have a score indicating how well the clip's content can be comprehended without viewing the original video. Again, why they chose this as the #1 clip, I don't understand. Let me see the rest of it. Is it called Get Munch or is it called... Okay, that entire clip was nothing but garbage. So obviously their baby robot needs... You could go ahead and...
Of course you can go ahead and try... Of course you can go and try a million video editors on
Fiverr. Okay, so it kept all the bad takes, but it cut out the end of my sentence. So again, I've used Munch before. This is actually the worst results that I've ever got on here. It's actually pretty bad. The other problem with it is you can't edit out sections of this scene. You can just trim it. So we have a bunch of bad takes here. So I can definitely go ahead and trim all that. I actually subscribe to this just based on this. I'm not going to be renewing my subscription. So again, it cuts me off mid-sentence. It doesn't give me the option to go beyond that. They don't add music, you know, they don't do any of that. All these platforms have something to offer. So, I mean, this is offering you something similar to TubeBuddy or vidIQ, where it tells you how relevant your video is, if it's trending, if it might do well. It gives you a lot of suggestions. It does not add music. You're not going to see on this because it's really just a static scene. But one cool thing about Munch, if you have multiple scenes or you have different camera angles, it will automatically reframe for you. I'm not saying it's all bad. I'm just a little bit disappointed with the output. And you can basically just go through each of these and see which of the clips. I've hired countless editors on Fiverr, from cheap to not so much. And no matter, of course, as we grow as YouTubers, we're able to hire. So again, you just got to go through them, and some of them are actually decent now that I'm seeing them. That last one wasn't bad. And it'll give you a bunch of keywords that are relevant, top trending keywords with Wisecut, video editor, podcaster, Capcut. Search volume is right here. So it's a pretty cool platform. Again, I'm not really digging most of the edits that it did, but it will create a bunch of reels for you from your long form content. And it will automatically reframe if you have different scenes, if you have different camera angles, it'll automatically reframe into that vertical video, into that YouTube short, into that reel, into that TikTok. So it is a legitimate platform. It just, you don't have a lot of editing capabilities. You know, whatever they spit out is kind of what you're stuck with. And there's no music. So Munch, if you end up seeing this video, and there's not that many videos about these AI video editors, so they might. Those are some of my suggestions to make your product better. Now, Wisecut's pretty cool. They've come along. It's definitely not the easiest. It's pretty similar to what Adobe Premiere is doing with their AI or what GLING is doing. Although I think actually between GLING, Premiere, and Wisecut, I think actually the Adobe Premiere is doing the best job because, for example, a lot of these takes are not very good. In the Adobe Premiere, it automatically took out a lot of these bad takes. So, for example, they took our jobs. So AI is coming for us, man. Well, this entire video. So, you know, I'm saying, where's my script? Obviously, not the best take.
So,
Now, I know I don't need to keep Wisecut open. It'll just send me an email. And then we have Big Room. So it's telling me that I've already reached my max. I used Big Room. Big Room's free right now, by the way, so I can't complain too much. You can certainly check it out. The main focus of Big Room is very much like Munch and very much apparently like Nova, but RAV, they'll do like almost different camera views, you know, so you have a wide form content and then it will scroll through that wide form content on the vertical video. So it'll create some interesting views. This does none of that. All right, so here we are in Premiere. So we have a choice to do an automatic transcription here. Okay, so now we have our transcript. Now this works a lot like Wisecut and I guess like GLING as well, where we can now go and edit these things. And it's already kind of, it looks like highlighted things that it thinks that we want to take out. So I believe we can now go and just highlight this and we can literally delete ripple and that will take that completely out of this video. So now that was a double take. There was 2 takes there. So now let's just see. This entire video was edited by AI. So yeah, you can literally now go and edit what you say right here in the transcript and the subtitles. Now right here, I don't know why it just says edited by I, but we want to change that to AI. So this is where this is actually working a lot better than GLING because GLING, again, it wasn't letting me change the transcript or the subtitles. Well, happy accident. I just got my golden ticket. We're into Magic Cut. So let's see what's up. Email came in while I was making this video. All right, so we have our intro. I'm going to go ahead. Here's this new button. We've got Magic Cut. Okay. So it looks like it's just going to convert this into social media clips, which is very similar to what Munch is doing. I want something that can do a magic cut to my long form videos. But all right, let's give this a shot, see what's up. Maybe it'll do a really good job. I can see it just shortened the video. I can see subtitles are being added, so it's kind of cool. I've used VEED before. I like VEED. Let's see. Oh, wow. They really shortened that down, didn't they? All right, let's see what happened. AI is advancing
exponentially.
And I think right now is the first time
Notable mention goes out to VEED's new Magic Cut, but
this entire video was... that is hilarious. It cut out all of the other contenders in this shootout, and they only mentioned VEED's Magic Cut. That's freaking hilarious. Also, it's doing a pretty good job, actually, but the cuts are like too abrupt where it sounds like glitches, which I'm into cyberpunk. I'm into glitch music, you know, but it's a little bit too glitchy even for me because you can't even hear what the hell I'm saying. Subtitles are obviously not really happening right now. I would just go for like the classic Alex Hermosi type of style. I don't know if they have that. Now, I assume you can just basically create a template where you don't have to spend so much time I mean, these tools are becoming pretty incredible, honestly. You know, as much as I can criticize them, anyone can criticize them, but they're definitely coming along. Again, I used VEED before, but then I thought Capcut was a little bit easier, but all these tools are just advancing so quickly that who knows, another month, maybe these actually will automatically edit our videos for us. It's getting close. It's getting better. All right, let's just say done. You know, for those of us who are creatives, this makes our job a little bit easier. It's not quite there yet. You know, out of the tools we currently have, I'm going to say RAV.AI. You guys win it. I'm really impressed with what they are doing. If that's actually an AI, I'm astounded. But aside from that, I think in like 3 to 6 months, Adobe's going to take over. They got the money. I'm sure they got more money than RAV.AI. I'm sure they got more money than Munch or Wisecut. I'm really excited to see where that's going to go. So thank you all for watching. Please like, subscribe. Please support my channel. I do appreciate you guys. Till next time.